All right, this problem is example 3, section 4.8. This is a test question. You will see this problem on the test. All right, so we're given a length that we're standing away from a building, 200 feet. We're also told that the angle to the bottom of a smokestack is 35 degrees. The angle to the top of the smokestack is 53 degrees. And then we're told, all right, find S. Find the height of the smokestack. Okay. The easiest way to do this problem is to split these two triangles up into two right triangles. If I draw a straight line over here, I don't know if yellow works very good. I'll draw red. If I draw a straight line over here, I got a right triangle. Okay? And if I just look at this blue part, I got a right triangle that we know a little bit about. We know the angle is 35, and we know the base of this triangle, or the adjacent side, is 200. Okay? In the other triangle, I'll outline it in red. Okay, we know a little bit about this triangle too. We know that the angle is 53, but this time, our base is still 200. This time over here, we include S in this far distance. So let's name the far sides. Let's call this X. Okay, X deals with the blue triangle, so maybe I'll even just color it blue. X deals with the blue triangle. I hope you understand at this point that by using this blue triangle, we can solve for X, because we know the adjacent side, and this side would be the opposite, and we have the angle. All right? In the red triangle, I can also solve for the opposite side, but in this case, that would be S plus X. So I'm going to call S plus X, I'm going to call that Y. But in this triangle, you can see that with an angle, we have an adjacent side, and we can solve for this far side, Y. Why would we want to solve for this far side, Y? I'll write it right here. Well, if I know Y, and I can find X, I can subtract them to get S. Okay? Because S plus X equals Y. So then S must equal Y minus X. All right? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to solve for Y. Okay? We're going to use this triangle right here to solve for Y. Well, we have a base value of 200, or an adjacent side of 200. We have an angle of 53. We're looking for the Y value, or the opposite side of this angle. We're looking for the opposite side. So we're going to use tangent. Tangent of 53 should equal Y over 200. So Y then would equal 200 times tangent of 53. Okay, you don't have to do that calculation yet. Okay, but we know we can. We can just put that right in our calculator. But let's see if we can figure out what X is. So I have another triangle here. Okay, we have an adjacent side of 200, an angle of 35, and an opposite side of X. So again, using tangent, okay, I can find out what X is. X over 200. So then 200 times tangent of 35 is what X equals. Okay, so we know how to find X. We just would have to type this in our calculator. We know how to find Y. We just would have to type that in our calculator. And then up above, we figured out that Y is the distance of what we're looking for, the smokestack, plus the x value. So in order to find S, all we have to do is take y minus x. So we'll do that right here. Y is 200 tangent 53, and we're going to subtract x, which is 200 tangent 35. So this is y, this is x, and remember S equals y minus x. Okay, put that in your calculator, and you'll end up getting about 125.4 feet. Okay, you're going to use this same logic in the project that we're going to do, and you're also going to do this same type of problem on the test. It's going to look a little bit different. It's going to look a little bit more like the example I have on Moodle after this one. Okay, thanks for listening. Hope it helped.